Check, check, check. Christine and Jay McGavran. Doing good? I got to remember my glasses.
Yes. Often helpful.
Make sure your rings are still here. Yep.
Also helpful.
Also helpful, right? And I forget, am I walking in with you or on my own?
On your own, and I'll follow.
Okay.
Okay.
That's okay with me. Sure.
Right side of the steps or the left side of the steps?
Right side of the stairs.
Yeah. You right, you and Christine are both going to approach the right side of the stairs, and Christine and I will both walk up the right side of the stairs together.
But what I'm saying is that when I leave, will I be on the left side or right side? Which is the best side?
You tell
Offer
me.
her your right arm.
Okay, so she will be on my right side.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then I'll ask who has the honor of escorting Christine down the aisle and presenting her
I'll
to
say,
Jay.
I'm her daddy.
I guess it's me. I love it.
And then I do the same, right? Offer my right arm?
Yeah, or hold her hand, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
So if she comes down on my right side, you will be on her right side too, won't you?
I
Well,
guess.
when you come down the steps, you'll be in front of her. I think you're overthing it.
I'm overthinking it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Do whatever's natural.
The
basically.
only person who notices is you. And,
I was just trying to make it convenient.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't-
no.
I didn't-
and so,
I didn't want to have to walk around and say, here, take her or something.
This is not going to be a carefully choreographed.
oh yeah? Okay. See you soon, buddy. Yeah. That's got to make you feel good.
I feel like I'm at a basketball game, because this is the song they usually play.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Look at all those flower girls. That's awesome. So for your vows, just know this cord, it's not super long, so
Okay.
I may be more in your personal space than you envisioned.
Totally fine.
Here we go, buddy. So I'll ask everyone to please rise, and then we'll walk over there.
And I wait till I go when they cross the line in the pavement.
Yeah, we'll go together because I'm going to walk down the steps with you. Will everyone please rise? See if this reaches. Well, who has the honor of escorting Christine down the aisle and presenting her to Jay?
I'm her father, and I have the honor to do this tonight.
All right, shake his hand. All right, everyone, please be seated. Be comfortable. That was awesome.
Courtney started crying. Everything.
Welcome, everybody. Today's the day that Christine and Jay formally make their promises to one another. Although today is certainly a high point in their lives, they both know that marriage is a journey, not a destination, and that their commitment to each other can't possibly be summed up by any single event, like their wedding. But today's act is important. It's a promise to each other that will be renewed daily through their actions, and by honoring a responsibility taken on in the spirit of commitment and love. The promise of their marriage will bring comfort in times of sadness and also heighten their greatest joy. All of you are the most important and influential people in their lives. every conversation that you've had with Christine and Jay, even before they met, helped them to find themselves and then to find each other. As their family and their friends, you've all shared in their best and their worst days, and that makes you the greatest gifts that life has given them. So although this is their day, believe me, in many ways, tonight's celebration is also a tribute to all of you. Some of you might not know that Jay has authored a book on computer coding called Head First Ruby. And when he saw that Christine's screen name on okcupid.com was Loves Reading, he decided to reach out. Now, this was in May of 2011. She checked out his profile and thought he looked nice, and so they began to trade messages back and forth, but Christine had just graduated and started a new job, so she was busy. They chatted for 6 weeks before finally meeting up, but that time allowed them to get to know each other, so their first date to Charleston's restaurant went great. Jay will always remember seeing Christine pull up in her bright red Chevy Cavalier. It's a wonderful memory that's burned into his brain. Now, both had kids at home, so they weren't out long. But that's the night that their great conversation started, and they laughed with each other. So they got together again the following week, and then once a week thereafter for the next 2 years. Well, as the months went by, they grew closer to each other, and making one another happy became a top priority. So in May of 2013, it was time to take their relationship to the next level, and they moved in together and they blended their families. Their kids gained siblings, and they all started the next chapter of their lives. Vegging out together on the couch while watching a favorite show have been some of Christine and Jay's best times. Admittedly, geeking out and debating the rules that govern the fictional universes from the shows that they watch and, and having fun doing it. Christine and Jay laugh when they're together, so it wasn't long before they were talking about married life and what theirs might look like. They shopped for a ring, and on January 2nd last year, Jay asked the question that brought us all here today. They were out and about running errands, and he decided it was time. So Jay mentioned that he wanted to check out the lake over at Sella Park in Tempe. Well, they know each other pretty well. So Christine immediately felt his proposal coming and quietly agreed to make the stop. Well, Jay led her over to a bench where they took a seat, and after taking a minute or two to summon up his courage, Jay said, "Okay, I'm just gonna do this." And he dropped down to one knee in the park. He then said, "I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Christine, will you marry me?" And she smiled from ear to ear and got really excited and said yes. Well, Jay handed her the ring, and then she said, "No, you're supposed to put it on my finger." And they laughed. And then he slipped the ring onto her hand, and they kissed and hugged. And that's when they began to plan for today. Today marks another new chapter in the adventure of their lives. And I know they're so grateful to share the start of this new chapter with all of you. So on Christine and Jay's behalf, thank you for your love and support and for joining them to celebrate. They hope you all have a great time tonight. Christine and Jay, lots of couples tell me that they complete each other. And I understand. You balance each other out, and you're at your best when you're together. But I'm here to tell you that you've always been whole on your own. You didn't meet an incomplete person. You don't need each other, you complement one another. And that's why your relationship works so well. Jay's your adventurous other half, Christine, who leads you out of your comfort zone and inspires you to try new things. No seafood yet, but she surprised you by taking you to that nice Japanese restaurant and then over to the Desert Botanical Garden to walk around. Christine said that you're selfless and always taking care of everyone else, and that it was nice to have one night that was all about you. But he says the exact same thing about you, that you're the most generous person he knows, cooking more than enough food for friends who come over and always sure to bring souvenirs back for the kids when you go somewhere new. Jay told me that you're more excited to give gifts to the kids on Christmas than they are even to receive them. So the unique ways that you express your love to each other and your family mean more than you'll ever know. When a new piece of electronics finds its way into the house, Jay takes the time to show you how to use it. Even though she usually says, "Can't you just do it for me?" But your endless capacity for teaching is one of the things that Christine loves most about you. You both know that you're home with each other. It's not just a place, it's a feeling. And with each other, you feel safe and protected. You may have different parenting styles, but you've made it work. Christine's compassion for her family and desire to solve everyone's problems is something that never ceases to amaze you, Jay. And although Jay's always there to help, he's happy to discuss the best way to tackle any given situation and is always willing to compromise. He told me that you and Jay are great at compromising, not because you have to, but because you want to. You both stop to consider the other's intention, and then you talk to find the best solution. You've each seen the other when they're not at their best, and it's still okay, because no matter what, you two are a team. Continue to communicate with each other, and that way the best of your relationship will stay the norm. Stay flexible, evolve together, and continue to embrace change. You two, all successful marriages do. Now, since we evolve and change, it's also important to remember the person you fell in love with. From day one, you've been able to share your honest feelings with each other and stay true to yourselves, and that's a beautiful thing. So do away with any remaining emotional barriers and cherish that trust and freedom so that no more are built. Renewing your vows on anniversaries will help with that, and will give you a chance to reflect on the things that are right in your relationship, and also time to think about the things that you might change. Now, since you're open and honest with each other, those conversations come easily. Christine is your strong, independent woman with a sense of justice. She doesn't hesitate to speak out for those who are being taken advantage of and accomplishes the goals that she sets out to achieve, like getting her master's degree. But Christine's also able to be vulnerable with you, Jay, and I know that those times are important. Just leaning in against him when you feel overwhelmed shows Jay that you trust him and that he matters. He not only admires how hard you work, Christine, but admires everything about you. You're the most honest, caring woman Jay's ever met. The person standing in front of you loves you exactly for who you are and is going to be there with you to go on adventures and check items off your bucket list for life. So keep Christine laughing. The costume cartoon caricature of you two made her smile, and little things like that are important. You're an amazing match. So keep singing in the car together, meowing the lyrics like a cat or poking him in the nose while he's trying to serenade you. Jay loves when you let loose and act like a kid, and she loves watching you play with your friends' little kids. You don't give yourself enough credit and often say that you have no idea what you're doing, but you could have fooled her as you sat with someone else's 2-year-old on your lap, getting hit in the face and allowing your cell phone to be used as a toy. Well, not only that, but you told me that Jay tucks you into bed each night, literally like you're a kid. He stops whatever it is that he's doing to give you a kiss and to wish you sweet dreams. Life is grand, you two, so continue to choose the best of what it has to offer. When you're with each other, you're both tapped into the best of yourselves, balancing the other out. And there is nothing you cannot accomplish. The love that you found is priceless. Every time Jay speaks for your furry 4-legged daughter by saying something like, "Are you gonna eat that?" you smile. Training a puppy was way more work than either of you thought it would be, but now you have inside jokes and catchphrases that are a big deal. Stay teammates, you two, and stay best friends. We're all so excited for you both. Tonight is a party in your honor to celebrate the wild ride that's going to be the rest of your lives. Now, family and close friends are the most important thing in Christine and Jay's lives, and they thought a neat way to honor you all would be by asking 2 of you to come on up and read for us. So to start things off, we would like to invite Jay's brother Glenn to come on up and read Love, which was written by Roy Croft. You want to stand right here so you're right in between?
Love by Roy Croft. I love you not only for what you are, but for what I am when I am with you. I love you not only for what you have made of yourself, but for what you are making of me. I love you for the part of me that you bring out. I love you for putting your hand into my heaped up heart and passing over all the foolish, weak things that you can't help dimly seeing there. And for drawing out into the light all the beautiful belongings that no one else had looked quite far enough to find. I love you because you're helping me to make of the lumber of my life not a tavern, but a temple out of the works of my everyday. not a reproach, but a song. I love you because you have done more than any creed could have done to make me good, and more than any fate could have done to make me happy. You've done it without a touch, without a word, without a sign. You have done it by being yourself. Perhaps that is what being a friend means after all.
How about a round of applause for Glenn, everybody? I want to give them hugs. Thank you so much, Glenn. Hopefully you all noticed the stone that was sitting on your chair. That is called the blessing stone, and we ask for the remainder of the ceremony or for the next few minutes that you hold your stone and think of all the amazing possibilities that await Christine and Jay and their family, and send those positive thoughts into your individual stone, and then place it in the vase behind you on that table against the window before going into cocktail hour. Christine and Jay will then have a wonderful keepsake from these next few minutes that contains the essence of each and every one of their friends and family members who came to celebrate with them today. Want to go grab the flowers? So he's going to hand you half of them, okay? Go ahead. I'll say it when you're going down there.
Okay.
Christine and Jay also wanted to take this opportunity to surprise their parents with flowers and hugs because they love you all so much and are so grateful that you've all contributed in bringing them to this amazingly special point in their lives. Stay down there because you're going to hug your kids, right? Now, often marriage is viewed as the union of two people, yet marriage not only unites the couple, it unites their families. Now, with the changing structure of a family, we're offered unique and wonderful opportunities to bring new, loving, and caring relationships into our lives. So Christine and Jay would also like to take this moment to recognize the significant role that their kids, Courtney, Brian, Lenny, and Jeremy play in today's celebration. You're a family drawn together by luck, but held together by love. So continuing in that spirit of honor for family, Christine and Jay would like to invite his brother John to come on up and read The Key to Love. That was good. Maybe good photos and everything. Thank you. All right.
The key to love. The key to love is understanding. It's the ability to comprehend not only the spoken word, but those unspoken gestures, the little things that say so much by themselves. The key to love is forgiveness, accepting each other's faults and pardoning mistakes, without forgetting, but with remembering what you learned from them. The key to love is sharing, facing your good fortunes as well as the bad together, both conquering problems, forever searching for ways to intensify your happiness. The key to love is giving without thought of return, but with the hope of just a simple smile, and by giving in, but never giving up. The key to love is respect. It's realizing that you are two separate people with different ideas, that you don't belong to each other, you belong with each other, and share a mutual bond. The key to love is inside us all. It takes time and patience to unlock all the ingredients that will take you to its threshold. It is the continual learning process that demands a lot of work, but the rewards are more than worth the effort.
About a round of applause for John, everybody. You want to give him a hug? Before Christine and Jay exchange their vows and their rings, I'd like to remind everyone that this is why we've gathered today. They're about to fully and publicly devote their lives to each other. So if you're lucky enough to be in a loving relationship yourself, I invite you to use this opportunity and to allow the next few minutes to act as a reminder and even rededication of your own special bond. So Jay, please repeat after me. Christine, I love you.
Christine, I love you.
You're my best friend.
You're my best friend.
Today I give myself to you
Today I give myself to you
through marriage.
through marriage.
I promise to encourage and inspire you,
I promise to encourage and inspire you,
to laugh with you,
to laugh with you,
and to comfort you
and to comfort you
in times of trial and heartache.
in times of trial and heartache.
I promise to love you when life seems easy
I promise to love you when life seems easy
and when it seems hard,
and when it seems hard,
when our love is smooth
when our love is smooth
and when it's an effort.
and when it's an effort.
I promise to cherish you
I promise to cherish you
and to always hold you in high regard.
and to always hold you in high regard.
These things I give to you today
These things I give to you today
and all the days of my life.
and all the days of my life.
Jay, I love you.
Jay, I love you.
You're my best friend.
You're my best friend.
Today I give myself to you
Today I give myself to you
through marriage.
through marriage.
I promise to encourage and inspire you,
I promise to encourage and inspire you,
to laugh with you,
to laugh with you,
and to comfort you
and to comfort you
in times of trial and heartache.
in times of trial and heartache.
I promise to love you when life seems easy
I promise to love you when life seems easy
and when it seems hard,
and when it seems hard.
when our love is smooth
When our love is smooth
and when it's an effort.
and when it's an effort.
I promise to cherish you
I promise to cherish you
and to always hold you in high regard.
and to always hold you in high regard.
These things I give to you today
These things I give to you today
and all the days of my life.
and all the days of my life.
All right, how about a round of applause for their vows, everybody? All right,
I'm still not too bad.
so you take Christine's.
Right?
You got it? I'm all sweaty. All right. So, made from metals that came from deep within the earth, may your rings remind you that your love also comes from deep within you. Forged in Heaton with great effort, may your rings remind you that your marriage is crafted daily and tempered in the forge of daily giving and forgiving. Bright like the sun, may your rings remind you that your love is meant to illuminate your lives. And round like arms that embrace, may your rings remind you that your love is a gift to each other and the world. So Jay, please repeat after me. Christine, do you accept this ring
Christine, do you accept this ring
as a symbol of my promise
as a symbol of my promise
to love and cherish you forever?
to love and cherish you forever?
I do.
All right, please place the ring on her finger. Repeat after me. Jay, do you accept this ring
Jay, do you accept this ring
as a symbol of my promise
as a symbol of my promise
to love and cherish you forever?
to love and cherish you forever?
I do.
All right, please place the ring on Jay's finger. All right, hold hands, guys. This is the Apache wedding blessing. Now, you'll feel no rain, for each of you will be shelter to the other. Now, you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there's no more loneliness, for each of you will be companion to the other. Although there are two bodies, there's one life before you. Go now to enter into the days of your togetherness, and may your days be good and long upon the earth. Treat yourselves and each other with respect, and remind yourselves often of what brought you together. Give the highest priority to the tenderness, gentleness, and kindness that your connection deserves. When frustration, difficulty, and fear assail your relationship, as they threaten all relationships at one time or another, remember to focus on what is right between you, not only the part which seems wrong. In this way, you can ride out the storms when the clouds hide the face of the sun in your lives, remembering that even if you lose sight of it for a moment, the sun is still there. And if each of you takes responsibility for the quality of your life together, it will be marked by abundance and delight. So before I pronounce you as husband and wife, I'd like to tell you that we all hope that your dreams and aspirations come true. I know you're both looking forward to traveling more Christine said that you talk about it all the time, and Jay said that Europe is high up on your list. Well, he's also looking forward to raising the kids to the best of his ability and watching them all grow up. Jay wants to give each one of your children the individual attention they need to be the best they can be, and he hopes that you can buy and move into your dream home sometime soon too. No matter what your dreams are, Christine, Jay will be there to support you and to help you achieve them. He's excited to see your thriving counseling practice as he publishes more books and becomes the author people turn to for valuable information. Well, Christine told me that you both work way too much, but she's proud of your writing and will do whatever she can to help you achieve your goals. Her plan is to stay connected and to communicate with you as you grow. She's glad to see that you're evolving and promises to change with you so that you do it as a couple, all while staying available and emotionally connected to the kids. Jay, there are lots of memories to be made, and she couldn't be more excited to say that you're the guy she gets to make those memories with. Now, this is a special moment for Christine and Jay, but it's also a special moment for everyone here, because it's with you that they've chosen to share their joy in having found one another. You're all participants in the magic of this precious moment. So together, we're going to marry them off. I'll say their pronouncement one line at a time, and then if everyone would repeat after me, we all get to yell, "Kiss the bride," as loud as we can, and then the celebration begins, okay? So everyone, please repeat after me. We have gathered to celebrate your love. May your life be joyful and blessed with affection. We now pronounce you husband and wife. Kiss the bride! Ladies and gentlemen, will you all please rise as I get to introduce for the first time ever Jay and Christine as husband and wife. We're going to go inside to sign the marriage license and snap some photos. Everyone, please remember to put your stones in the vase on the table, and then you're all invited inside for cocktail hour and enjoy the patio as well. Have an amazing night and celebrate, everyone. Thank you so much.
I keep these two stones, one of them.
I won't tell. You can keep them, okay? They're very special, you know. Thank you. They're in there? I wasn't sure if they're taking a private moment or are there a bunch of people in there. It's hard to tell.